So this is just one-time job. So before we start any process, so we need to set all these things before the process. So depending on that, it is showing all that details here. So how many students are there? So every session, how many divisions are there? Every class, how many sessions are there? And group also it is showing. So class in charge, yes, we can allocate the class in charge. So this is again already we have seen in the academics also. So if you want to give the class teacher name, yes, we can allocate the class teacher name from this. So Talat Parveen, it is showing for LKGA. Similarly, we want to change the teacher from Talat Parveen to Saida Shagufta. So we can, yes, we can change that. Okay. So it's all a one-time job. So this time to time, the changes are required. So this also we can delegate. You can give the delegation to one of the staff in every block. So those people can do this work. So every time need not the admin should need not to be disturbed. Like we want to delegate this work also to some of the staff. Yes, it is possible. We can do that. So next, coming back to the subject master, in the subjects we have part 1, 2, 3. So I will show you part 1, 2, 3. Why? What is this? Part 1 is the main subject. Part 2 is auxiliary subject. Part 2 is languages. Part 2 is a core subjects. Part 3 is auxiliary subjects. So this will be helpful when we are generating the mark sheet. When we are creating the subject and the marks, that time it will ask the subjects comes under part 1 or 2. So 1 means automatically there is a specific space. It will go and place that particular marks goes and place in that particular corner. Similarly, we can create the subjects. So every subject. So when you create the subject, it will ask you the different color also for every subject. So even if it is repeating the same color, definitely no problem. So this color will help you in the when we create the timetable. So with the help of color, easily we can identify which is this lesson subject. The subject activities. What are the activities? Theory, practical, viva, and assignment. So this is also helpful when we are generating the mark sheet. So again, subject sub activities. What are the sub activities? Like sports activities, events, drawing and competitions. So any subject activities are this one, projects, anything to be maintained. Yes, we can maintain here. Subject allocation, again, this is another biggest area. So where we can allocate the subjects. So this already we have seen. So how we can allocate? So part 1, English part. See, every subject it is showing here. So which is a part 1, part 2, part 3. You can see in the LKG. Suppose if I go for class 4, you can see here in the class 4 we have part 1, part 2 also, maybe part 3 also. So which other things comes under part 1 and the part 2. So when you create this, it will ask you various things here. Now you can see here, this is for the class 4 subject, main subject, the part 1, subject name is English, elective or not elective. Okay, so grading, marks are the grading. So what type of grading you want to give in the marks are grading. So that also we can decide. And then included in the exam, the English is included in the exam. Yes. So total number of weeks, periods per a week. So maximum 6. So next, theory, or again you can add practical. If any practical, you can add practical. So if it is a theory, suppose theory we have for 80 marks, practical you can consume that is for you can say the project marks, maybe project marks 20, the total is 100. You can just click on save. So subject to subject, it differs. Section to class to class also it differs. If you're going for 12, again we have a different scenario here. So if you're going for 11, 12, so we have a different scenario. We have not as soon as you come to the 1 to KG to 10, it will be always in the general. Okay, as soon as you come for the 11 and 12, it will show you science, commerce, and humanities. Science and commerce or arts group. Okay. So this easily we can generate this part 1, part 2, which are the subject comes under that, and what is the minimum mark, what is the maximum marks, and the sorting numbers. So coming back for the co-classic area. So here, co-classic area, discipline, auxiliary. So this will be teachers know that like these are the different areas where we'll analyze the child: discipline, auxiliary subject, personality, and personal and social activities, attitude. So all these in the mark sheet we will give the gradings. Okay, attitude. So all that, like drawing and SOPW, games. So interest in the game, how much interest in the game, A+, B+, B. So like that we can mention. So before that we can create it here. So co-scholastic components, the same thing. So work education, art education, Islamic education, like compulsory Arabic. So these are the two auxiliary subjects. Co-scholastic classes. So what other classes are there? So under this, which one will come? So co-scholastic area, these are the items are coming here. So discipline, only one item. Auxiliary item, compulsory Arabic, Islamic studies, co-curricular activities. So you can select that and just finally save it. Okay, you can save that. So it's all one-time job, I'm telling you. It's all one time. So next, exam. Conduct the exam. So what are the types of the exams? So starting with the FA1, FA2, PA1, PA2, okay, summative assessment 1, so midterm, pre-midterm, preparatory. So what type of exam you want to conduct? So that names also we need to select here. We need to create here. So next, going for the examination master. So what are the masters are available there? So term 1, in the term 1 and 2, we have cycle 1, phase 2, cycle 1, phase 2. So in the term 1 and 2, again, we like in the term 1, we have first term examination, that is term 1 examination. So all these things will be helpful to generate the marks card and entering of the marks. So before we enter the marks, these things we need to create. So how this is going to help us here. So I'll just come back here in the academic part. You can just see here. If I go to examination, marks entry. So during the marks entry, suppose I'm entering for class 4, general. Okay, if I say class C, see, these are the examinations. So whatever we have entered there. So periodic assessment 1, phase 1, periodic assessment 2, phase 2. So now the subject, select the subject, click on the retrieve, you can see the list of students here. So you can start entering the marks. So maximum marks for the theory is 20. So if it is any practical, we have given 20. So if anything is there, you can add it. So co-scholastic area, yes, co-scholastic area, just I will select UKG, general, yes section. So co-scholastic area, of course, we don't have the data here. Let me check. Class 3. Yes, half yearly or annually. So this will be church, half yearly, co-scholastic area. So these are the areas. Select the division. See, these are the areas.
Like preparing consolidation, right?
Yes, this is for the consolidation of the marks. So we have 5 marks for each and every activity maximum. So either you can have grading also here, or you can have the marks also. Both the way it is possible. When we are generating this co-scholastic area, so that time we have to say marks are grading. If you say grading, automatically it will show you the grade. If you show marks, maximum marks will be the 5. So it's one time setup. As I'm telling you repeatedly, it's completely one time setup. So after entering of the marks, so finally examination department will process your marks. So they will select KG class 3. Okay. So phase 1. So they will process for the term 1. So term 1. So best are the least selected, or average are the best. So how we are going to depend. So depending on that, so it will be generated. All the marks will be converted to 40 or 40. So you can just process it. So after processing, what we can do, we can publish.